Hey guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws. Had this MS660 come in the shop and did a quick video on it, just showing you some of the problems I was having with it. And turns out there was a few extra problems. The last video that you saw was after I replaced the top and wasn't fully done with it. It was having some clutch issues and some other fuel related kind of issues is how it seemed to me. It just didn't feel quite right. Well, I'll cut to the chase. I wound up replacing the fuel line because that was leaking in an odd way. It wasn't that there was a hole in the fuel line in the gas tank. It was where the fuel line comes up out of the gas tank and you have the plastic elbow that goes to the second part of the fuel line going to your carb. That where the plastic elbow fits in was a little bit wallered out, so it was letting air go in there and the idle wasn't quite right. So replaced the fuel line. You already know we replaced the carb, we put the ProFlow on it, we opened up the muffler now, new clutch, new intake boot, new seal on the PTO side. Now here's the funny thing, if you have an oil seal leaking on your crank, that could be bad and you're going to blow up the saw. I understand how that happened. Now we're starting to rain pretty good. Anyhow, let's see if we can get this video done real quick. But things that add up is a little tiny pinhole in the intake boot. Makes it run a little funny and you're tuning all the time. Little problem with the fuel line. It might not be a big, massive bullet hole in the fuel line. It might be something small. You guys get a couple of these small little things start to add up into big things and tuning issues, and then people are turning screws, and the last guy who ran it had it adjusted one way and it was kind of running, and the next guy starts turning stuff, and before you know it, you're all over the place. So we did a whole bunch of different things on this saw, and it was, it's good that we got to where it is, because now it's idling nice and even, it's acting correctly, and it feels like it's running good. Again, got half a tank of fuel through this thing, so I don't have it turned up to some screaming amount of RPMs. I have it enough to break in a brand new cylinder. Anyhow, I'm going to start this guy up so you guys can get a look and call it a wrap on this one. Tell the fella to come pick it up. I think the fella's going to be happy with that saw. She seems to be running nice, idling good, and as those rings seat, he's going to get a little more power out of it. I can see my chain's wicked loose there. Anyhow, it was a new chain I threw on just so I didn't have to mess with anything. I hit something with the other chain, so the quickest thing I could do was grab that. God, I got sawdust everywhere. Anyhow, guys, repair that came in the shop. It's a pretty nice OEM saw. It was fairly clean, had some things that needed to be addressed, and now he's got a saw that's ready to cut for however many more years now. So anyhow, True Grit Scout, Bulletproof Saws. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys.